So here we go. Should be a good one. Just misses with that uppercut. One punch could change everything in this battle. And that jab just missed with the left hand. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he caught him with a left hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Arthur in that last round. You know that bell was... And there's the bell to start round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
No defense for that hook. That hook won't score. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Insane action. Good looking jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and that was a big shot to Arthur. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Looking to land the hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. It's all offense all the time. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Arthur in that. Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations you've just been...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Did you see that? Are we about to see Arthur go down? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well done with that counter shot. Do you believe this? Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. And a round that seemed like an on to the fifth we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Punch, counter punch. The straight right just misses. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than I should.
Beautiful counter shot. both trying for a knockout. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Arthur in that last round. Let's start the sixth. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. These two were made for each other. And he scores with the counter. This is a high-octane battle. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. A big shot to Arthur. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. Well, here we go. It's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Happy Thanksgiving, Pinky. How we feeling? How you doing?
Nice counter shot.
This side. Ooh.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That jab doesn't score.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Get home, please. Yeah. How's your Thanksgiving going?
Good counter punch. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That counter shot lands. They miss with the jab.
Feel like damn turkey. I'm stuffed as hell.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. As bad as boxing judging. There's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the peck.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Are we about to see all? And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice
no
but to
replay?
do that.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what?
Oh,
Price
come on,
gonna
don't do
get
me like that.
knocked out.
I need that replay. Oh, his eyes are not even open. Them shits is shot. And both of them shits is shot. How is he still going?
The straight right just misses. Nice defense on that hook. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
It's a perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. A big shot to Arthur. And that's it. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous? You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.